From Huples Cat, Apocabox, December 2022 opening. I already opened it because I was excited. I'd been away looking after in-laws and I came back and the box was waiting for me and I didn't know what was in it. I hadn't seen any videos on it. This is maybe the best Apocabox ever. This is the creme de la creme for me in the box. It's a really nice little container and you open it up and it opens up like that. It's designed for oils and spices, but you could easily use this for medications or pretty much anything you feel like, shotgun shells even. Kind of like this, it's very lightweight. Because of the design, it's elasticated webbing, so these aren't held in firmly. They are glass and they have cork lids, and I like the cork lids. These ones down here have screw tops, which are going to be better. But for dry powder, cork lid, and for liquids, the silver. The only thing I would have liked with this is an attachment device on it for a belt. But then again, I don't think you're really going to use it for that. But if you wanted to use it for shopping, you can always suggest just run a belt through it, through the middle. Creek says it may be overkill for a bug out bag, and it probably is. But it's perfect for a dirt weekend where you go out there and you cook and you have fun in the dirt. I think he's right. A wooden block with elastic bands and holes in it and some screw. What is this for, you ask? The camel poop fire starter. This is camel poop and this is wax. Excellent. A bit of jute cordage in there. Useful if you're near a source of camel poop. I am not. But for many, many years people did use animal poop as a source of fire, dry it out and use it to make ignition sources. So it's something we might want to start thinking about in the wilds. Like if you find some dried scat, have a go at it. Carefully, don't contaminate yourself, and see if you can actually use it as a fire starter. He sent this piece of fur string. I think it's for this. I'm not sure. And when I looked at it, I did actually find possibly an attachment hole there. But I'm probably just going to keep this loose. I don't think this needs that. An earring, just one of them. Now this is one of those pieces of kit I wouldn't use in a bug out bag, but it is actually a useful thing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got screwdriver attachments here, so you can screw stuff using this. But it also has the ability to turn nuts there. Useful thing, heavy, seems well made. He sent some leather wax. I only buy leather if it's second hand, or I guess I'm buying fresh leather from using these kits, but I don't like that. I am vegan, but it's a useful thing to have if you do have leather. I might use this on my work boots. This puzzled me, and I'm going to let it puzzle you for a minute. It seems to be some sort of silicone with an attachment device on one end that's hard to attach, but you can attach. So is it a bracelet for a really big person? Let us seek truth from the guide. Okay, this is a 16-inch model MODL infinity tool. He claims on its own it can hold 70 pounds, but if you double the loop, it will now hold 140 pounds. So it's kind of a gear strap attachment device. It's pretty big for that. Not really sure it's got much use for me, but it's a nice object. So this is advertising the infinity tool, and this is what it can do. And if you have a data plan and a cell phone, you can get 20% off your next order. Now those of you who have no empathy and like killing animals just for giggles will be very happy to get this type of thing. They are 2 hair snares, and they have some uses for me in grid now, but have no use for me now. So you have the attachment and it puts its paw in and on neck and body, and then has a hard time living because you kill it slowly and very, very, very painfully. And you have an attachment end on this side, so it can't run away, and this. So I'm not skilled with this kind of thing, but it's easy to use. A couple of snares are a good idea. I do have snares in the bug out kit, because realistically speaking I'm going to need fats in grid down living up here. Don't know anything about these, but they seem well made. I used to buy paracord and I was excited by buying paracord, but I've switched 2 or 3 years ago to buying twine. And he sent me some twine. Not a lot of twine, a little bit of twine. This will go in a pack just in case. The Apocabox Axe Stone Puck, covered in plastic. Not happy about that crate. Why has it got plastic on it? No idea. But you have a softer and gritty side, and you can use it to actually do your axes and make your axes sharper. A good tool. Christmas card from Creek and his family. Now at this point, those of you who claim that these kits are a waste of money are probably going, oh, that's not a bad kit. There's actually 4 more items in this box. Now you should know what this is. It's a little knife. I've gotten lots of my little knives from Creek Steel over the years, and I'm quite happy to get them. Static cling. Very old-fashioned knife. Nice wood handle. Feels smooth. Bit small for me. Oh, and it's really sharp. You have to watch Creek Stewart stuff, a lot of it is sharp. Thank you, Creek. I got this. I love these Creek, these white cardboard boxes with the quote on. I love them. Great idea. I suspect a lot of this stuff is from Creek Stewart's store, which is pushing his online store, which is really cool. And that's stuff I'd like to buy. Unfortunately, I'm Canadian and they don't ship to Canada. It's a compass. The only thing I don't like about the compass is there's no mirror in this section, and it is kind of cheapy plastic. It is reasonably accurate to true north, true magnetic north, and there is some magnifying parts on this and a bit of a grid scale on it, so this is a useful tool. Now, I would say to Kitty, here we have the bilose stove, we have endless supply of wood. I would have no trouble making a flame and a fire and a stove and boiling water. But what do we do if we're on the road? And I haven't really taken that much consideration. I did use a little bit of those Easy Bit stoves for a while, but they're absolute garbage, so I gave up on using them. So I realistically don't really have the ability to have a contained stove on the road. I can make a rocket stove, I've done that in the past, and I can do bits and pieces. But I was saying to Kitty, I'd kind of like to get a propane stove, you know, like the campers use, because that would be an ideal short-term fix for any power down situations where we're not at home. And Creek Stewart read my mind. So there you go, and you open it up, the four corners, screwed onto propane or butane container. I think this is a lighter on the side, I'm not really sure. This is where the spark ignition comes. You don't need a match, you don't need a bic, and it's self-contained. Thank you very much. This is ideal for my car kit. Small container of camping propane, I'm set. Okay, there's a 10% discount coupon if anybody wants to use it for them. Last but not least is the final item in the box, and it's something I've looked at for many, many years and never actually bought. I've always considered it to be a waste of money because I have my BioLite stove. But this is a lot flatter and a lot less weight than the BioLite stove. So there you go. It's a collapsible off-grid twig stove. It does the same job as a BioLite stove, but doesn't produce electricity. But like I say, it actually folds flatter and it's a lot less weight. We will see in the next few days how this performs in the wilds of Canada. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Love you all. Toodles from me and Wolfie. Oops. Booper.